Welcome back to my corner, where we cover everything from politics to pop culture, where we strip away the noise and talk about the stories that matter, unfiltered, unvarnished, and unapologetically honest. Now, in today's episode, we cover how Dani Alves walked out of prison, but how justice didn't walk with him. When Dani Alves walked out of Brian's 2 prison after 839 days, the headlines said acquitted. But what that really meant was this: the courts finally admitted what should have been clear from the beginning. The evidence didn't hold. The testimony was inconsistent, and the story was riddled with flaws, and yet 839 days was stolen from this man's life. Now, let's be clear: Dani Alves wasn't just any footballer, he was one of the greats. A man who lifted 43 trophies worth more than $60 million and admired across the globe. But once the accusations of rape was made, all of that collapsed in an instant. Sponsors like Uma dropped him. His club went after him in court. His marriage fell apart. His name was dragged through the mud, and his reputation, one he built over decades, was reduced to rubble. And all of this happened before the first gavel even struck in court. That's the reality of our system today. In cases like this, guilt is presumed from the moment the accusation is made. The burden isn't on proving the crime. It's on the accused to claw back their humanity after being branded guilty in the court of public opinion. Now, Spain's so called only yes means yes consent law was meant to protect women. But laws that are written with no balance, no safeguards for the presumption of innocence, don't just catch predators, they create victims. And in this case, the victim was Dani Alves. Let's talk about accountability. Alves lost everything. He lost his career, his fortune, his freedom, his family. He will never get those years back. But the woman who accused him, she remains anonymous. She will never face trial for her words. She walks free while Alves fights to rebuild from the ashes. This isn't justice. This is a system that punishes first and asks questions later. And once the damage is done, there is no restitution, no repairing the wreckage left behind. If we're serious about justice, then we need to have the courage to say it. False accusations destroy lives. They deserve consequences. Protecting victims of assault is absolutely necessary, but protecting the innocent is too. Otherwise, we create a world when accusation alone is enough to ruin a man's life, even if it's a lie. Dani Alves may have walked free, but justice didn't walk with him. Now, that's it for today's episode of My Corner. If this story moved you or angered you, share it, talk about it, because silence is how we allow injustice to repeat itself. Until next time, stay sharp, stay critical, and don't let the narrative be written for you. Cheers.